All right, here with D-backs legend Luis Gonzalez. Gonzo, it's good to see you.
Great to be here.
I want to say thank you because I know you were on your way out.
I was.
You kissing.
I always
babies
stop for you guys.
I
always stop for you guys.
And I'm just over here hollering like a fan. Hey Gonzo, come here. And we appreciate you joining us.
No,
man.
This is the best time of year, really. Spring training. Everybody's got a lot of high hopes, aspirations of hopefully having that winning season. No different this year for us.
All right, well, help us digest all this stuff today, Gonzo. Merrill Kelly's going to miss opening day. Another injury, man.
Just a tough break for us right now. Well, we hope he can recover quick. He's going to be one of those guys where, not going to be there for opening day, but hopefully he can come back real soon. It's kind of a mystery right now what's going on with him. They're still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, but you got a couple other guys who are coming back from injuries in that rotation and the bullpen. But you have Corbin Carroll and Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who are already kind of targeting opening day for their return.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, two guys that are really working hard this offseason. I know that thing with Corbin was kind of a freak injury, the hamate bone, but he's already got the stitches out, and he's been working the day after surgery. He was out here still doing, he was doing whatever he has to. He's a workaholic, and you love having a player like that on your team that wants to be out there every single day. And I know he was disappointed because he's not going to play for Team USA here coming up in the World Baseball Classic, but he knows this is very important to be out there for his teammates right here with the Diamondbacks, and he's going to try to be ready to go on the first game of the season.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch Lourdes in camp too as well.
Yeah, Lourdes he's a big part of our club too. I mean, right now with him, there's a lot of openings right there in left field to see who's going to be that guy if Lourdes isn't ready for opening day. But he's targeting trying to get back there too for to be out there when the bell rings.
That is a guy who evaluates talent all the time. I know you got thoughts. What do you make of the young guys out there, and Lawler and Waldschmidt and Drew Jones? I mean, all these young guys, they're gonna get a chance.
Yeah,
Barossa.
Yeah, and Waldschmidt's been he was the #1 prospect last year after the season he had, and he's looked pretty good so far. Lawler looks good out there. Hit a home run the other day. He's looked good out in the outfield. So maybe that might be the threshold that he needs. Just get him out of the infield, let him relax out there in the outfield. He's a good athlete.
Yeah,
we knew that coming in. He's a first-round pick for us. And, now he's got last year behind him, struggled a little bit when he came up, got a little bit mental. And, when you're a young kid, you're trying to do so much and you keep digging that hole and you think the next day is going to be it, and then you don't get a hit your first couple times, and then it gets deeper and deeper, and then it becomes a mental thing for him. And I think that's what happened there. But now you start fresh. He's feeling pretty good. Everybody has a lot of confidence with him, and we know he's a good player.
Yeah, Torey really likes what he sees from him. He believes in him. But this is year 10 for Torey as a skipper here. What do you make of just how he's been able to overcome the adversity? And really, he was kind of on the hot seat. Some fans were wondering if he'd be back. What does he mean to this organization with his longevity?
He's been around, and he's been around a lot of these young players that we had. I like the mix. We brought some veteran guys in here that we need. You're right. It's hard to believe he's been here for 10 years now, and probably one of the longest tenured managers for the Diamondbacks that we've had in the history of our organization. But he's a good communicator with the players, the coaches. He has his hands on everything, the pulse of what's going on with the team, and he's been the perfect mix for the young guys out here on the ball club.
How about Nolan Arenado? To have one of the best third basemen ever. He's one of the best third basemen ever to play.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I've known Nolan for a long time. He used to work out at my house. My son was a third baseman and, worked out with him a lot. His brother, all those guys. He's a competitor, man. When he was taking ground balls at the house, he was, like it was Game 7. So
that's what James McCann was sitting up here earlier saying, like, to watch him take infield is like another level.
Yeah, everything's a competition for him. He doesn't want to lose. That's some type of edge that the team looks for. You want every player's different.
Yeah.
And you got to have a different cast of characters, but you got to want somebody out there that really gets ticked off now and then and really cares about how he plays and how the team performs out there. And I think he's going to be that perfect mix for the guys out there this year.
What were those home workouts like? Did he challenge you to anything?
No, I just sat back and watched. I'd pop my head out there once in a while and see what's going on. But it's pretty fun to see him take ground balls. If you're a fan, come early to the ballpark and watch. It's a very fun routine to watch. I mean, he doesn't take them ground balls right at him. He goes way off to the just extravagant plays
Sure.
that you don't normally see every day. And that's why when he makes them, everybody goes, man, that was a great play. But he practices those plays all the time.
And it's like reverse, because most of that, like a golf reference, like, you warm up with your pitcher wedge.
Yeah, your routine.
You go up, like you take a normal ground ball. No, like his normal ground balls, I'm going to go get the one, dive it this way. That's my warm up. And then I'll take the easy ones at the end.
Yeah, James McCann was also saying just how exciting it is to look out and see the infield from his perspective. You got another guy on the other corner in Carlos Santana, another veteran presence. What can he do to elevate this team?
Yeah, I think he's a good pickup for us, especially with the Latin players. Perdomo's been, one of our team leaders in there, but then to bring somebody like that, mix those two guys surrounded, around Marte, who sometimes Marte's a great player, star player in the game. Yeah. But we all know that, those two guys will give him a lot of love in there and pick him up whenever he needs it. And, it's a unique concept that we have with that infield with those guys because they're all very much competitors. They all want to play every single day. So it should be a lot of fun to watch those guys compete every single day.
Yeah. A few more for you. When you were back in spring training, back in your day, did you ever, eat some of the food at the ballpark? Did you ever take a nap on the outfield?
No.
Did you ever get a break at all?
Did you get to experience it as a fan?
We were in Tucson, so no, it was a little bit. This is an incredible facility that we have here, but I miss Tucson. I miss the people over there, and just the fact that our fans, if they wanted to come see us, it was a little bit of a road trip, but it was fun to just get away an hour and a half to go over there, and. This is the Taj Mahal of spring training right here. Every player, every new player that comes in here, when they see this facility, they see the complex, they're like, wow, this is the place to be.
Gonzo, this is going to be a special year celebrating the 2001 World Series team throughout the season. What does that mean to you to be part of that legacy here in the Valley?
Yeah, first of all, it's hard to believe it's been 25 years.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, the group of guys. It's a very unique bunch of guys. We're still looking for that second major championship in the Valley. I always say it was great to be part of that team. My kids, they were very young and little.
We have videos of them.
I know. Well, we've had the Cardinals come close, and the Suns a few years ago come close. You always want young people to enjoy or be a part of a celebration like that, and the younger kids, when we were playing and they got to see the parade and things like that, I want their kids to be able to see something like that because it was a special time. And here we are 25 years later still talking about it. And the kids that are growing up now have, they know our names. They just don't know who we are. And they look at us and go, oh, those are a bunch of old guys out there.
Oh, come on.
But it's been 25 years now, so hopefully this team or one of the teams in the future can pick the second championship.
You're the example, Gonzo. Like the example of the moment that kids dream about their entire life.
Absolutely.
There's just not many of those in sports.
Yeah, and I don't take that for granted. I mean, I got to do something that millions of people wanted to do. I lived out my childhood dream because when you're a little kid, you play that scenario in your mind. It's whether you're a football player, hockey, basketball, tennis, whatever it may be. You always think of those moments. And I'm a sports fan, too. I still do it. I'll watch there. I go, man, what's that? What's that feel like, that putt? Or the hockey game the other day with the goal. I was like, oh, my God.
What stick save, right?
Yeah, what an incredible experience. But then to have that moment, you wish you could bottle it up and give it to everybody else to be able to experience that because I dreamed that as a kid. And then to actually find myself in that moment, it was very surreal.
Did you keep anything from that World Series run that you still have?
I have the cleats still. I have my jersey. And the bat is in Cooperstown. Ooh. So, but I have the memory, and my World Series ring is in a safe. I don't bring it out because that was the last. I think 2001 is the last small championship ring. And then when I see guys now, it looks like our ring looks like a high school class ring.
Yeah.
Even the minor league rings or the kids that play travel ball around here, their rings are huge. And I'm going, oh, my God, I'm not bringing my World Series.
You can store a cooler on the ring.
They're going to look at my ring and go, what is that?
Wait a minute. Doesn't transform into a Autobot or something?
You can't open it up and there's no flashing in it?
Hologram or something?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Always great to see you guys.
Thanks, Gonzo.